Oh, here we go. Hang on.
And we're live. How's everybody doing? And it's bound to happen. Episode 1. Some technical difficulties, but we got this.
We got this. Oh, man.
All right.
It shows me off into the corner.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
No, it's the stream is lagging.
Oh yeah.
Mine, of course.
You'll get it 30 seconds later. But yeah, all right, man. Well, here we go. Our first little talk show. Well, I guess to start off, how's it going?
It's going, man. It is going. Time to unmask. Does bother the face.
Well, for everybody watching, if you didn't know, this is Voz and Cal. If the logos didn't give it away, I'm Voz, and he's
Cal.
And we're just here to chit-chat about games and dork stuff and comics and everything else. If you're watching us on YouTube, we do this live on Twitch. So if you see us talking to random people, that's what the chat box is for, so you can see when people are actually talking to us. Feel free to join us live. And hell yeah, here we go.
What is on the agenda for now?
I guess we could start off with Comic-Con. Intro, I mean, that's...
Yeah, man, I'm so ready to go to Comic-Con. So bad.
It sucks, man. The badges are a nightmare. Hopefully next year. Oh, man, you know, it'd be nice if the stream would allow us to get in.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Just go in as press or whatever the hell. Whatever would let us in the damn door.
You would think that they wouldn't have taken the deal with San Diego and gone to Vegas so they can have more people show up, make more money off of it.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I mean, because it's only getting bigger and bigger, and can you imagine? This year was the first year I didn't get a notification for resale badges. Did you?
I didn't get one for resale badges either.
That's something, because that's saying that nobody's,
Oh no, it's
wanting to go.
probably some weirdo with a Jesus sign outside of the freaking con trying to scalp them. Did you see the pictures of all those people like going all ape about it? I don't know why they do it every year, but there's a group that stands out there with like Christ hate comics.
Oh God, those extremists.
Yeah.
You gotta love the extremists. Yep. Oh, you can't. Oh no, what? Harry Potter, he does witchy stuff. God doesn't believe me. Yeah, right.
Hey, at least out of Comic-Con this year, though, Warner Brothers stole the show. I mean...
Oh my gosh, they did.
Suicide Squad, Batman vs. Superman.
There's the wife.
Hey, all good. Guest stars. Look at that, episode 1, we already have guest stars.
The first guest, wife, Mrs. Cal. I really need to get the hero room set up, because once I do that, I'm gonna move everything in there. I'll probably have a laptop and stream off of that.
Oh, all good, man. I'm working on the same thing. I'm trying to get the garage revamped, because I have the green screen up behind me right now, but anytime a Zoe monster could seriously pop up and there'd just be a head floating behind me.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad it's just a talk show about, hey, whatever, and people pass by and...
Oh man, that's people got to get it, man. We're dads and we're nerds and all that good stuff.
Yeah, but anyways, Warner Brothers, they did steal the show big time, with Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad.
Yeah, they did. And they actually, in the Suicide Squad trailer, they showed that scene with Batman on the hood of the car.
I know, that was pretty sick.
You
I
think that's
mean,
going to be a flashback?
I don't know. I really don't. It could be. It could be, but it also, yeah, you know what? It might be because, you know, Harley's in prison whenever they get the whole squad together. So I'm assuming. I know they do have one flashback though, because I was watching the trailer, and you know who Joker's talking to on the gurney is a blonde doctor chick,
Oh, so you
which
think?
I'm a.
Sorry, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I think it's like the intro of how Harley became Harley.
That's what I was wondering if it's all going to be flashbacks. Like
Yeah,
not the whole movie, but that's why Joker's whole role will all be a flashback.
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think they're gonna do the intro with them because not a lot of people know about the bad guys. Because basically, a lot of people don't care about the bad guys
Yeah.
because like it shows Deadshot walking with his daughter. I'm assuming same thing. Maybe flashbacks of how they became in the situation they're in.
It, I think it would be good because it could be a good way to introduce, I mean, the cinematic universe to a general audience. And
Yes.
hey, Sniper, how's it going? And
Hey, how's it
Kitsune,
going? Hey, Kitsune.
thanks for stopping by, guys. We're just talking nerd stuff.
I
We're,
will be honest. When I first heard that they were making Suicide Squad, I was like, seriously? About a bunch of bad guys? And then the more I seen like this and that and footage, and then that trailer, I was like, okay, this looks like it could be pretty good.
I, I agree. I definitely think Warner Brothers is setting up the cinematic universe really well. Between Batman versus Superman will introduce us to the Justice League, then Suicide Squad will give us the lore of the villains. I mean, people like us, we've read the books, we grew up, we love this stuff. But the general
Oh,
audience is like, who's Harley Quinn?
yeah, that is true. No, but even like with the Joker, when they first showed him all jacked out with tattoos everywhere, I was all, but it actually fits. When you see him in the trailer, it's like, okay, that's psycho, creepy, scary
Yeah,
dude.
the metal grill is something that's going to take a while for me to get used to. I can't. It's like gangster Joker. And Sniper, right now we're talking about the Warner Brothers panel at Comic Con. Suicide Squad and Batman versus Superman. Yeah, You know what? I need to look into the Twitch's terms of service to see if it would even be okay. Because hell, if you guys haven't seen it, it'd be nice to throw it up on the background behind us. But I'm afraid if I do that, Twitch will come and slap me with some kind of violation.
You know what? I'm gonna try something here
But yeah, I don't know. How, Kitsune and Sniper, how do you guys feel about the Joker's new metal grill? I'm not a fan of it, but you know what? Maybe the movie will show that it maybe it's a younger, weirder Joker. I don't know. I believe both movies are next year, right, Cal? Is it 2016, the year of Warner Brothers?
Yes, March is Batman vs Superman, and August or September is Suicide Squad.
Man, dude, that's going to be pretty awesome.
Trying to see if
Yeah.
I can put Twitch up here with this, so I don't have to constantly look at my phone.
Um. Well, okay. About Suicide Squad, let's see. Or freaking Batman versus Superman. I know you and I were before this trailer. We were really worried about what Warner Brothers was going to do to the franchise. How do you feel now after seeing the trailer?
I'm excited. I'm stoked about it. I didn't really have reserves about the actors. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, Batfleck, blah blah blah. I didn't. I'm ever since like Spider-Man and all that other stuff. I'm kind of like, you know what? I'll give him a shot. because people prove me wrong, like these actors that they get. And so,
Oh, Sobsky, I agree with you so much. They both they look awesome. After the trailers came out, I'm going to pre-order my tickets as soon as I can to get my butt in a nice little cozy seat in the theater.
I told Suze that too. I said DFX all the way. I don't even care.
Hell yeah.
But I I loved it. I thought it was awesome. You know, at first I was worried that they were gonna make Superman like this whole villain thing, but now it because they showed this trailer, it gave you more of a in-depth kind of where they're going with it,
Yeah.
and it settled some of the fans down that were like, what?
Well, I know
Uh,
too. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say we were worried that they were going to make Superman look like a dick, and I have to
Yeah,
say after the trailer and even showing him talk to his mom and stuff, I think they're just going to go for the real world struggles of like, dude, this guy's just trying to do good, but sadly, with that amount of power, there's casualties.
yeah, no, you know how big of a Superman fan I am, and when I seen the trailer, I was like, and Batman's Bruce Wayne, whatever, was watching the building crumble and a Wayne Tower crumble, and I was like, damn, I can kind of understand why he's so pissed, you know,
Yeah.
to think that this guy came and he's fighting inside of a building. It's one of the things I didn't get why Zack Snyder didn't make Superman go, oh crap, hang on, grab Zod, fly away real quick to a less populated area, but
Yeah, Katsuni doesn't like the modernization into pop culture. Because updating is fine, but I don't care for pandering to people just to get more tickets sold. Sorta kills the feel of it, but if they can make it something fun, he'll probably watch it anyways. Yeah, I could agree. During the update process of any character, some of the core character can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Damaged a little bit.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well,
Superman was always. I mean, if you look at when he started, he was Mr. Goody Tissues and just always doing what's right. And they've had to bring him down to earth because he was too perfect. I mean, he was Jesus of comic books. Gonna hurt the guy.
in the comic books, yes, but in the TV shows, he wasn't. Like in George Reeves' Superman, he had sort of a, tough side, not like, have to do this, and like in Christopher Reeves and all that, you know, I think, like, I agree with in the sense of Superman, like, it's cool to make him more humanized, but don't make him super emo.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
to
cut my wrist with kryptonite.
one of the things that I mean, I liked Man of Steel. I liked how the fighting was, all that stuff. But one of the things that bothered me was he's emo man, even though he had these awesome parents that raised him. And then all of a sudden he finds his computer dad, and he's like, "Mom, I found him. I can be Superman now." You know, it just would have been. He would have
Computer
been
Dad is
cooler.
so much better than Tornado Dad.
No kidding. Ben Affleck seems to be able to pull off the role and ran in to save the girl. Yeah, yeah, he did. I This trailer I think settled a lot of people
Oh yeah,
with
I agree with
like
Sobsky 100%, 110%. Like, when I first saw him in the bat suit, I was like, okay, he could do it, but how's he going to pull off Bruce Wayne? No, he did Bruce. I'm in. You got me sold, Ben Affleck.
yeah, I was telling Susan, my wife, all the people out there in Streamland, I was telling her, I was like, see, you could tell somebody has some big, you know, cojones, freaking courage running into the mess to try and help people rather than the whole crowd running away.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's badass. And then the thing that got me, right now I've been lazy, but the thing that got me, like, I was like, I need to go exercise, is watching him pull the tire in his bat gym. I was like, I gotta go exercise, man.
Yeah.
Batman's doing it and making his fight for, you know.
Doorknob for me is just too much. Like that, I don't lift a tire. Hell no. Ah, Kitsune meant that for Suicide Squad. Ah, so you think Suicide Squad is a like fanfare movie that they're cashing in on how villains are pretty hot right now? And yeah, Sobsky, I agree. Batman and Superman facing off. Is that the one where Batman comes out of the Batmobile? That was like, damn, this is gonna be epic.
The old English guy talking to Bruce is Alfred.
Oh,
It's over 9,000!
hey,
Jeremy
Sobsky.
Irons.
Sorry, Sobsky gave a follow, man. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks.
Oh, you were saying about Alfred?
Oh, Sofsky was saying the old English guy talking to Bruce Wayne. Do you think that's Gordon or Alfred? It's Alfred. Jeremy Irons is playing Alfred. His Alfred, I guess he was saying, is a little bit different. I think, well, from what he was saying in an interview, is that he's like the more military-esque kind of helper in Bruce Wayne's kind of take on fight on crime, more than the butler-ish.
Oh, kind of more of an Earth One Alfred?
Yeah, sort of, yeah. Kind of like the one in Gotham, the TV show Gotham.
Oh, okay.
How he's, he plays the role of the butler, but he's this awesome special forces dude.
Hey, and good evening, Silky. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Silky.
Is Gordon? Do you think Gordon will make an appearance in Batman vs Superman?
I don't know. Maybe if there's a flashback with Batman that he has, like maybe reminiscing or something. But they are jam-packing a lot of stuff in it, from what I've read and what I've seen.
Oh, let's see. Something in me is seeing a pop song cover and adverts all over the movie. You're gonna go to the movie and like, buy a Red Bull. Joker loves Red Bull. Oh, and you guys were expecting Alfred to be older? In movies, it's too hard to tell anymore, because it's even, like 70-year-olds now look like 50-year-olds.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons is up there. And I don't know how old Bruce Wayne, or Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne is supposed to be. I know he's supposed to be older. I just don't know how old.
I don't even know how old Ben Affleck is. Like, that dude's gonna look young until he's 60. Money. They get to go home and just inject $100 bills in their veins and like, woo, live forever. Oh, yeah.
So am I.
Dark Knight Returns is, I mean, it's gotten so much more attention these days than ever before. Like, it's finally getting the recognition.
I think more for the people that are wanting a dark, gritty. Like, I know that's why a lot of people like that one. But I like it for other reasons. Like, to me, in that book, the dark, gritty is like a back tone. But to me, I like it because Bruce Wayne's retired. And he just, he's sitting there watching TV, hearing how crime's doubled. It's getting real bad. The mutants are just as bad as, like, Joker was. And he just can't take it anymore. And it just shows that this guy cares about helping people so much that he just can't take it. And he has to come back, no matter how old he is or gets beat up with a crowbar or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Hero, how's your evening? And ACAB, how's it going also?
Hello, guys.
Yeah, everybody welcome.
Welcome to the first show.
Well, let's see. Do we miss anything from, what else happened at Comic-Con? I know my anime side, I was really upset that I couldn't go to Frieza's Dragon Ball Z event at the Petco Stadium. So that's I love me some Goku. Here we go. Do you think the solo Batman film is meant to come out will be a prequel? Oh, and Under the Red Hood adaptation on the big screen, dude. Red Hood on the screen? I think they could do that good if they brought in the Jason Todd storyline.
Yeah, that would that would be pretty wicked. Going back to what we were saying a minute ago, like how we were worried about DC. After this Comic Con, and they showed as much footage with the Suicide Squad and you know the Batman vs Superman trailer, and then like the hint and how they showed the Green Lantern Corps. It's my worry, as much as I was with DC, is like almost at an ease because yeah, it's not the same as Marvel how they're doing it, but it's a different way, and it's it's dark and gritty, but it's not as emo as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Like if they did a Jason Todd storyline, that'd be so awesome.
Oh, they showed Robin's costume in the cabinet in the Batcave?
Yeah, it was all written all over.
Do you think it would be a prequel? I'm a little like I'm not a big fan of prequels. I feel like the whole world by now should really. We all know what happened to Bruce after I don't know how many 10 Batman movies in the last 15, 20 years.
I don't think they'll do a prequel. I think if anything, they'll just be a continuation. I think they're gonna ride this one for a long time, and because he's gonna be in the Justice League, and some people are like, "Well, he's old." Obviously, he's still kicking butt. You've seen him in the freaking, BBS trailer.
Yeah.
And, I think they'll just keep going with it. Just kind of, keep the ball rolling instead of going back. Because it's like, once again, they're showing the whole parents being killed. Everybody knows that story. Even people that aren't in the comics know that story.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing a prequel.
I hope not. I would like them to just kind of roll, and I don't mind flashbacks, but the whole movie being a prequel?
Yeah.
And Silky, so if you're able to get Comic-Con tickets, good luck. I hope you're able to score them, because it's a nightmare. Me and Cal have been trying for the last 3 years, every year, to just look at a little blue swirly circle that says F you, can't get in.
And like we were talking about, this is the first year we didn't get an email to try to get badges that were refunded or haven't been sold. First year that's ever happened. I was like, okay, why don't I get an email? I've got one every year. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, maybe they just didn't send it. So I figured I'd ask you. And I did.
He's not as old as he was in The Dark Knight Returns. And that he was like 6.
Yeah, he was in his early 60s in that.
Yeah, he's got to be half the age. I'm hoping, or we'll see.
I think Zack Snyder said he's in his like late 40s.
Oh, okay. That's still not too bad. I mean, eesh, Batman in the comics, he goes for ages. And he always finds ways around of anytime he has physical problems, he finds ways around it.
Yeah.
Heck, so if you can manage it, Silky, if you can buy 2 extra passes, I know 2 people that would love some passes right here. Like, just saying. We have Comic-Con IDs and everything, so we're good to go.
Yup.
I think it's so crazy, though, because I don't know if Silky remembers. Comic-Con badges used to be so easy, and it was so easy to even pass them off to friends, that the first year that we went, Silky took my wife's pass and walked around. My wife didn't want to be there after standing in line for the badge. She's like, I can't do this. Screw this. Too many people. So it's like, Silky!
I think even if you can't go, buy a ticket. Just buy a ticket. even if you can't go.
Oh yeah.
Because you buy that ticket, you guarantee yourself a spot for next year. If you can't go, the minute you don't buy that ticket,
Yeah.
back to square one.
I would love to see a modern Doom. Modern day. I would like to see Bane done right. Not talking anything smack about the Dark Knight.
Because of Madoria.
Yeah, I want to see the Lucha Libre with the Venom in him. That's what I would love to see.
And they don't even have to do him like ridiculous, like, oh, he pumps up like 3 sizes the time he is. Just make his veins look like he just did an exercise or something.
Yeah,
like a well-built dude.
Make it show that the Venom is in his system, and now this man that used to just like have decent strength can now like throw a human and throw Batman across the building. I would just like to see some super strength Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. Like Warner Brothers, for me, reading up on Comic-Con really stole the show. And there were some other cool things, like Power Season 2 is coming.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, I finally watched Powers. I'm all caught up. The story is what kept me coming back. Like, nothing against Sony or Powers. It did feel a little low budget at times. My wife laughed at the Diamond's acting quite often. Like, she was just like, oh my god, they couldn't do better. I'm like, that's his character, shut up. But some of the special effects and stuff, of course, are laughable. Low budget.
He was the king in Maleficent.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does crazy well.
Yeah. He was also crazy in the A-Team. He was the... Oh god, what was his name? I don't know, the dude that flies the helicopter upside down. But, yeah. No, I really liked it. I thought you would like it because of the story.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. And Silky and Sobsky would like to see the Riddler return. And who would we get to be the Riddler? Ooh. I would like to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would like a Riddler similar to the Arkham Knight game Riddler. I would like somebody... I would want Enigma to be terrifyingly trailer park crazy. When you play the Arkham games, you could tell that he's just foregone cosmetics. He's not all about his little fancy suit. He just wants to outsmart the Batman. But as an actor, oh god, Hollywood always pulls out the right actor that I can't.
If I had to pick the Riddler, I don't know. I hate the Riddler after that game.
243 trophies.
Yep. I hate the Riddler after that game. And then his always too slow, Batman, too slow. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. You know what? Maybe Jim Carrey could even retake his role now that he's like old and crazy.
If he did that role using how he acted in The Cable Guy, it would work. Did you ever see that movie?
Yeah.
If he did it like that, that's sort of like this Riddler. If he kind of meshed them together, how he's like kind of crazy, but not the lisp thing. So
it's hard to think of somebody else because I mean, the only time Riddler's been on the big screen is Jim Carrey. Besides for that guy that's in Gotham. Oh, just Silky Silbra. I wonder if the person who was playing the Riddler in the TV series. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
But I agree. I think the older Jim Carrey, he could bring back. Now that comic book movies are starting to get closer to the source material than ever, and we're losing kind of the what is that Silver Age goofball stuff. Kind of like when Batman and Robin was on the screen. Even though Arnold was a good Mr. Freeze, but Oh, that's right. He also Kick-Ass. Jim Carrey did a really good job in Kick-Ass as Hit Girl's dad. Or wait, no, sorry, not Hit.
No.
Sorry, Kick-Ass 2. Hit Girl's dad was Nicolas Cage. My
He
bad.
did. He did. Oh God, Sergeant dude.
I think it was it just called Sarge.
Probably.
But yeah, that's. Oh, you haven't seen Kick-Ass 2, Silky? You should check it out.
It's pretty good.
All right. Anything else anybody can think about that happened at Comic-Con? I mean, I know a lot of stuff happened at Comic-Con, but I have to say, like, when I was reading the Comic-Con the entire time.
Deadpool.
Oh, yep. Yeah, Fox, they. Oh, Deadpool does look really good.
It it does, and Ryan Reynolds pulls it off great.
Oh, he was
Did
meant
you
for that role.
did you know they weren't even they wanted to make the movie, but there were no plans when they did that little computer skit when
Mhm.
he's in the Escalade. That because they did that and the fans were like, oh my god," then they decided to, and then they put that in the movie. I watched it in an interview
Oh,
with
man.
Ryan Reynolds.
The official trailer they showed at Comic Con had that scene, too. That same
Mm-hmm.
exact scene with him popping out of the car.
Stu puts his hands up, and all you see is like, wait. That guy has it right. Did you see the latest picture they posted of him pointing a gun at a blue teddy bear sitting
No.
in a stool?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was just and they captured like have you read the Deadpool comics? Yeah, you have. Of course you have. They captured how they do what they do. What I really like in the comics is you know how he sits there like he's doing something, all of a sudden he's like, hey, yeah, and then he goes, and you guys are just sitting there reading stuff instead of helping, kind of stuff like that,
Yeah, he breaks the fourth
talking to the
wall.
reader. Yeah, well, he does that in the movie. He's on the bridge with Colossus and shaved head chick. I don't know who she is,
I don't know who she is either.
but he's talking with them, and then all of a sudden he just looks at the camera angle and then says something. I'm like, oh my god, that looks so cool.
No, I think Deadpool's going to be pretty good. I didn't see any footage for X-Men Apocalypse, though. Was there anything Apocalypse?
I don't know, but they did say a few things about it, and they showed the four horsemen and who's going to beat them, and then there was also the World of Warcraft live action movie trailer. That
Oh.
like real hush hush.
I saw the posters for it. I saw that they had an orc, and then it looked like the is it the king of the Alliance that lives in Stormwind?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
I think they're
Prince?
going with the whole orcs versus humans thing. The alliance. Ryan Reynolds. Silky loves Ryan Reynolds.
You're not sure if it'll work too well if he breaks the fourth wall too often for a movie? I think Deadpool fans will really appreciate it. You could be right, though, with the general audience. I could even see, like, taking my wife to that movie, and she'd be like, why does he keep talking to us? This is weird.
I it depends if what he says to the audience because I'm gonna go with the little Kevin Smith Jay and Silent Bob movie when they were all talking, and I seen it in theaters, or we did. They were all talking, and all of a sudden Ben Affleck, Bob, and Jay all look into the camera and smile like they're talking to us. Everybody cracked up.
Yeah.
I just think I think it depends on how or what he's saying into the camera. Maybe if he gets like a stupid joke or something,
Oh, yeah.
gets chuckling at, But I mean, if it's like, every other sentence, then yeah, I could see that being annoying.
Well, it's Ryan Reynolds, too, so I'm sure all the ladies in the audience are going to just walk out with wet panties anyway.
Oh, but here's the other thing too. They're actually this movie is one of the most that is like canon, like big time. I was checking it out, like in the comics, because of the things Deadpool went through in order to get his abilities. His face got all jacked up, and his face is all jacked up in this movie. He even says, "Yeah, it looks like a testicle with teeth."
Yeah, oh, the civil. Yeah, Sobsky, I'm really curious of why Marvel and Disney, well, same company now. Why did they pull out? Like it's Comic-Con. That's kind of scary. There was no Civil War teaser. I mean, it's freaking Marvel, the king of cinematic movies right now and the superhero. And they didn't have anything for it.
My, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, all right, Katsune, thank you for stopping by and checking it out, man. I hope you have a good evening. Katsune is calling it an evening. 2 a.m. in his world.
Dang. I think that Marvel and DC are trying to work together now. Not as like, oh, hey, we're going to collaborate, but as in, we can both make money. Let's just share it. Like, I think they're, I could be wrong. It's just speculation, but I think they're like, okay, we've had the last 2 years of awesome success. Let's just kind of take a relax. We can afford to and let DC kind of have their little. Because I've noticed that when I've been watching certain DC movies, Marvel trailers will show up, and that never used to happen. And the same vice versa. And
Yeah.
it's like maybe they're like, hey, we both do profit. Let's just, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your kind of thing.
No, that's
Other,
a good point because just keep the superheroes coming, and we won't get sick of them as long as they keep making them good.
oh yeah, and my worries, like I said, my big worries are after seeing the DC panels with all the trailers, my worries are gone. And it's like they're starting to care more about what fans think, like especially like drastically changing the costumes
Yeah.
because like even going to TV, like the new Green Arrow suit is looking more like the comic suit now, and like okay, the Green Lantern Corps they showed Chris Pine in a sketch design. Well, it wasn't a sketch, but he's wearing like the traditional Hal Jordan Green Lantern suit. He's got the traditional like blocking mask. He's got the white gloves kind of thing. I think they're really starting to listen to fans, and I think by them doing that, I think they're making more money off of it because they're like, hey, you know what? Let's just go a little bit extra and give the fans even more what they want. We'll make money. They're pleased. Boom.
Yeah.
Aside from like certain story parts.
Oh, speaking of Deadpool, sorry to jump right back on it, but did you see these in the Deadpool trailer where Ryan Reynolds makes a stab at the Green Lantern costume?
Oh yeah.
He's laying on the bed. He's like, no electric painted suit or digitally painted suits or whatever. And
No green suits. No digital.
hey Ace, welcome.
Welcome, Ace.
And thank you, Silky, for the background compliment. We're doing good, Ace. How's your evening going? We're giving the talk show stream a spin. Testing it out. We are on the topic of Comic-Con. We were talking about the amazing. We've already discussed Warner Brothers just kind of stealing the show, talking about Batman Suicide Squad. Woo! Now we were talking about the Fox panels and how Marvel wasn't present.
Marvel only really showed like their only biggest thing was Deadpool. I mean, they did release like the Four Horsemen, but they didn't show like any trailer, as far as I recall.
Yeah, the only trailer that I saw was Deadpool. Deadpool was the only one that snuck out from the Marvel. Don't make it green or animated. It crapped me up too.
Yeah, that was funny.
I didn't see much of anything else. I know that like even for like say Game of Thrones, anybody that could have revealed any kind of hints at what's to come didn't attend. And then of course there's always like SpongeBob panels and Rick and Morty panels. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, I'm surprised though. I would have loved to see some Civil War stuff myself.
I heard Ant-Man because I've got a few friends on forums. It's supposed to show something after the credits that's pretty spectacular. That's what I heard, and I'm
Oh.
assuming it's going to be about either the Civil War because apparently Ant-Man is in it. I don't know if it's like a big, huge role, but maybe even oh gosh, Infinity Wars, a little glimpse.
Oh. Oh, was a Fantastic Four trailer released? Is anybody
I
even
don't think
excited for that movie?
I don't think it was released there. I seen a full length one that has a Doom in it.
Like, I mean, in all honesty, is there any Fantastic Four hype right now? I know once, like even when they first started showing teasers earlier this year, I nobody's ever like can't wait for Fantastic Four. They're like, Fox is doing it again. And yeah, Ace, we already did talk about Batman versus Superman, but if you want to say, feel free, whatever, dude. We'll revisit a topic if you'd like.
I'll dive back into it. I've seen the trailer like 1,000 times. I'm really excited for that movie.
Oh,
Two of my favorite characters.
Sobsky says it's been ruined for him. The Ant-Man post-credit scene is real. And Hero's not hyped for Fantastic Four either. I'm gonna go see it because it's a superhero movie, and I always go see them all before spoilers go everywhere on the internet. But I'm not really that excited for it. I even there was a Subway commercial or something the other day with the Thing in it, and I'm like, ugh. Here it goes. Or maybe it was Applebee's. There's some restaurant that has the Thing sandwich. Yeah, see, maybe that's what it is. Is that if Fantastic Four was all by itself right now, it'd be pretty amazing. But it's buried under Deadpool and Batman versus Superman and Civil War and Suicide Squad. Like, I want to see every one of those movies before I want to see Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to see Fantastic Four.
Like if I was walking up to a theater and they're like, "You want to see Fantastic Four?" I'd be like, I don't think I would feel like I want anything.
Yeah, nah, I don't have a hankering to see it.
Let's see. Did we miss anything else exciting from Comic-Con? Yeah, Ace, it is. There's so many movies coming out. It's like video games. It's the market's saturated, so it's got to be really good. And you're like, holy crap! And everything else just kind of gets buried. And if it's really good, we'll find out 3 months after it came out. Yeah, I agree, Sobsky. I really wish Fox would just pull the stick out of their butt and start working with the Marvel Universe. Like Sony finally did it, even though they made some odd choices with Spider-Man. Fox is the only Marvel license holder, right, that doesn't want to join the Ultimate Cinematic Universe?
Pretty much, yeah. Can you imagine if Wolverine was in the freaking Avengers?
Oh, hell yeah. Bring him in the Infinity War. Like, nobody would care. If Hugh Jackman popped into the Infinity Wars, I don't think there'd be a single person like, the continuality doesn't match. Like, nobody, it'd be like, that's Wolverine, who cares?
Yeah, I don't think anybody would care either. It'd be like, oh my god, Wolverine!
And are we hyped for Star Wars? Yes. Yes, November will be the beginning of Star Wars year. Between Battlefront and 7, like, every store is going to be out of Star Wars toys. And any little boy or girl that's never known what Star Wars is will now be a Star Wars fan. Spider-Man seems to be Sony's experimental character. I couldn't agree more. We've had like 20 Peter Parkers in the last 10 years.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's make him younger and younger. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, just stick with one. I mean, I can understand the whole Andrew Garfield thing. You know, talk shit about your employer. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But stick with one. Stop rebooting. And they need to learn from James Bond. Stop rebooting. Just keep going. And if you have a problem with the actor, get a different actor. Just keep continuing it.
Yeah, it's the same character, same history, and the audience just has to get used to that it's a new face. I'm worried that they're going to be like, what if they reboot it again and next Peter Parker is going to be like in elementary school?
Hey guys, it's my web.
These powers give me special feelings. Battlefront does look so good. And Sobsky, we will be playing it right here on this same channel when it comes out. I'm not trying to jump to games already, but just looking at Battlefront footage, it's exciting. It looks like it's going to be a game graphically. We're going to live in a time where the game will look like we're playing the movies that we grew up loving. Like, it looks like 4, 5, and 6.
You know what, Sasuke? I would love to see Miles Morales on the screen. I like that character. I like his abilities and everything. It would be really cool. It'd be really cool if they introduced him in one of the Spider-Man movies that's coming out and then branch off. I think, like, a lot of people don't kind of downplay him, but he's got a lot of cool powers. Like, his abilities are different with certain things. I think he's a good character.
I would like to see Miles on the big screen. Yeah, there's a lot of Battlefront hype. Silky, you plan on picking it up? I don't. Is anybody not picking up Battlefront? That's probably the better question.
Cricket. I'll definitely be picking up. I got excited when I seen all of a sudden that dude was force choked and then showed Vader and then Luke the lightsaber. I was like, oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, I would like to know the mechanics. How that is it going to be like a Battlefield 4 perk? Do you have to get some? You have to get a kill streak. How do you get to play as Luke and Vader, or is it random? Do you think that after a death, there's just sometime you could randomly spawn? It's like you've been chosen as Vader.
Possibly.
Yeah, Miles Morales as an Easter egg in one of the movies. That'd be pretty cool.
That is freaking cool. That would be really cool.
I'd be in for that. It'd be kind of neat. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It'd just be kind of neat to see the bridging of even the cinematic universe acknowledging that there's a multiverse.
And my thing is who says there has to be just Peter Parker storyline? That's all we're doing, or just Miles Morales? Give us more movies. Do a Peter Parker movie storyline and a Miles Morales one. More heroes, better.
In this age, that's what we want to see. We want to see these feel-good stories with heroes that I'm glad now, especially movies that they show that being a hero isn't like, oh, my life is fantastic. The sacrifice of being a hero is real.
Yes. And I like that they're not replacing a character. Because when you replace a character in a certain way, it's kind of the same character, but, he's now, he acts this way, or he's this color, or he's this way. I love that they introduced a new character. That's one of the things I was excited about with Miles Morales. I was like, oh, sweet, it's a new Spider-Man. It's something different. Like, it's not Peter Parker. Like, I love Peter Parker, and I like his stories, but I wanted a Spider-Man with different stories.
Yeah. Like Sobsky says, a Spider-Man movie with multiple Spider-Men.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
They're already doing alternate dimensions with the whole Fantastic Four movie. They can do a Spider-Verse. Have Ben Reilly, Peter, Miles, Gwen, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty freaking sick. If they don't want to do the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man would be sick.
Silky's bringing up the Spider-Man clone.
You talking about Kane? I love Kane. Scarlet Spider Kane. My favorite Spider-Man character.
Spider-Man with the brown bag on his head. Well, is she talking about Kane or is she talking about Riley?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Oh, Scarlet Spider. Well, they're both Scarlet Spider. Ben Riley was the Scarlet Spider who had the all red suit with the blue hoodie, and Kane Scarlet Spider had the red suit with the black. And he was the guy that was like, "What the hell you?" Or I'm downplaying it, but he's like, "What the hell you thinking, lady?" Running in front of a car. It was awesome.
Didn't they cancel that comic line? Because we were both reading that one for some time, and I thought it ended.
They didn't cancel it. The writer wanted to end it on that note, and then he started a thing where, oh God, what was it called? I don't know, but it was a group of people, and then Kane joined them in the fight. I was upset. I wish they would have kept it. Cancel Peter Parker storyline. I'm gonna get hounded now.
Yeah.
Kane's was, you know, you want gritty? There you go. Kane was gritty.
I have not, Silky. Silky asked if we've read the Spider-Man series where Spider-Man was brought in by Storm to teach the delinquent X-Men class.
I haven't read that one.
And Suicide Squad will be set directly after Batman vs. Superman. That's quite nice, too. I'm kind of glad that... I mean, at least... I'm glad they're releasing it in that order, too. I'd hate to go see Suicide Squad first, and then go see Batman and be like, oh, wait, no, I'm going back in time now?
What we were talking about, though, is Batman's part in it just a flashback before the squad is assembled. Like Batman chasing Joker on top of the car, and then he catches them both. Then they get Harley from jail, kind of a thing. But I don't know, because they have a Joker in there a lot. Like they had him walking through a factory. They had him torturing, I don't know if it's Harley, but the blonde doctor on the gurney.
Yeah.
But yeah, either way, I'm excited for both.
Let's see. Comic-Con was kind of disappointing for video game news. I didn't really see anything, or I read some documents that Project Morpheus was kind of cool at Comic-Con. But that's not really anything new. People just got to put their hands on it. And, here's a question. Do you guys think there will ever be a chance of the DC TV universe uniting with the movie universe? Flashpoint. Oh, wouldn't that be awesome?
That would. Oh, man, that would be awesome. I love Thomas Wayne Batman, too. I thought he was badass. But I think what DC's doing is they're trying to play it safe and do the whole alternate dimension things. Like the TV verse is an alternate dimension to the cinematic verse. That way, if one of them fails, it doesn't touch the TV universe,
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they're playing at. Because they said it's like one of the writers or something said that it's a different universe. That's why there's no crossovers. Because but it kind of sucks because there's going to be Flash on a big screen and then Flash on TV.
Yeah.
So then you're like, no, Flash is, wait, this one is, but,
Yeah, the whole... I hope nobody gets, confused. General audience-wise.
Well, I thought the Flash was like, he can run this fast, or he has this kind of suit. That's cinematic, not TV.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Ace. Oh, Ace says the video game panels he went to weren't really exciting. But, oh, I forgot to mention, Ace got to go to Comic-Con. Really lucky guy. He got to go in and he got to see the amazement that is the Comic-Con. Lucky person.
At least you got to go. At least you got to go.
Yep.
If I would have taken preview night as long as I got my ticket.
The expo floor sometimes is the most exciting thing you could see at Comic-Con. I've gone to a lot of those panels, but when I leave, I'm always just so amazed at the huge expo. Yeah, Movie Flash will need to impress me big time to surpass TV. I couldn't agree more. I love TV Flash.
Pretty much. You just said.
Sorry.
No. I was going to say the same thing. That's why I stopped. I was like, okay, he's going to say what I'm going to say, so cancel it out. No, that's my favorite TV show on right now. Pro-wise.
How often do you guys stream? Well, Sobsky, I stream video games, and this channel has multiple different little shows that reoccur all through the week. But with the Voz and Cal, the Geeks of Duke, the Dukes of Geekdom. Woo! I have to get used to saying that. Sorry, this is episode 1. We're testing it out tonight. This is we're hoping to do this once a week, where it's just us chilling, no video games to distract us in the background. But if you just love hanging out with us, we play games. There's a schedule underneath that the rest of the time is just we game and we talk about the same BS throughout. I think the only day the stream's not up is Sunday.
Batman. Sorry, felt nerdish.
Hey, all good, man. People probably wondering why I keep staring at my crotch just because I'm playing with my Batarang.
Well, it was for those who missed the beginning. Didn't get to see me in my Batman mask, ready to fight crime with Ben. They told me I could be in the movie and be Robin. I'll be Robin. I don't care.
They can put me in the movie. I'd be the freaking guy behind the 7-Eleven desk. Yeah, I could just be like, "Whoa!" Say something generic, you know, like, "You gonna pay for that, Batman?"
Dude, Batman came into my store and didn't even pay for his goods.
Or you could just be like that chick that was in the Avengers, right? That everybody made a big deal about. The pretty redhead is just like, "Hits in the window," and everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's so and so." She had like a 5-second scene.
Yeah, I'm glad that Steven defended him too when they announced the TV show. He was saying about how it was like kind of like a dishonor to like not let him have that role in the new Justice League movie. I thought that was pretty cool. Stephen Amell's pretty good guy, and it's Amell.
Yeah, I agree, Ace. I don't know who would turn that down. Let's see. Well, gaming news. I hate to go a little depressing here. Did you guys hear about a Japanese video game maker? Nintendo has said its chief executive, Satoru Iwata, has died of cancer at 55. No, that's some real depressing crap, but to all those that love Nintendo, he was always up there with Reggie and the dork that's always hold this. I know what you do. I'm going to get a little feedback for that one. I can't remember.
Yes, Obscane. I agree. Joker's Leto is a lot better in action than in pictures.
Yes, rest in peace, Iwata. 55, man. It's... Oh.
Damn, he's only 55?
55. That seems crazy, too, because I'm not trying to be, like, stereotypical or racist or any of that garbage, but, I mean, like, Asians take really good care of themselves in general. Like, it's rare to ever see, like, a Japanese guy not make it till 80 years old. They just have fantastic diets and take care of themselves. And for him to be taken out by cancer, sheesh.
Yeah, that does suck.
Man, it you know what makes it even sting a little bit more was I don't did you get to see their E3 press conference where they busted out the Jim Henson puppets?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they came out in at their E3 conference, which minus the puppets was kind of lame. But they got Jim Henson to make them as puppets to introduce or segue all their games.
Huh.
Cancer is a non-discriminate disease. That is for sure. Cancer is an app.
As Stephen Amell says, fuck cancer.
Hell yeah. Nice tie-in.
I actually have one of those shirts. That's right, I do. I support it.
Oh, I love everything Stephen Amell does. He is a fantastic hero on and off screen.
Mm-hmm. I like how he dedicates himself too.
Hell yeah. I can't even dedicate myself to get up on time in the morning, and this guy is just non-stop.
Oh. Yes.
All right. Comics and video games. Speaking of which, did anybody already see the review for the first Batman DLC? Matter of Family, or whatever it's called, with Batgirl, Batwoman.
No, I didn't see the review. I heard about it, but I didn't see about.
They say that DLC only lasts about an hour. Like after the Harley Quinn 10-minute thing that everybody got, it took me 30 minutes to go through Red Hood, Harley Quinn, and the Scarecrow missions, and now I have to pay $6.99 to play as Batwoman for an hour. That's kind of disappointing.
They're trying to get people to buy that season pass. They're like, oh, more skins coming out, and now they got the 89 Batman and the 89 Batmobile skin for people who have the season pass in August.
Yeah, and the skins are cool, but I need something to do while wearing my skin.
Exactly.
And Sapsuki, I do like Halo, and I am very excited for Halo 5. Are you a fan, Cal, of the Halo series?
Oh, I love Halo. I'm not going to buy an Xbox One just to play Halo.
I'll definitely be playing Halo 5. Nothing against Xbox One, but I would like some more reasons to play it. It seems my default machine is always between PC and PS4. Come on, Xbox, give me a reason to use your system besides for Netflix. Halo and Sunset Overdrive were the only ones I have. Xbox One.
Yeah, it does suck that the DLCs only last an hour.
Yeah, Arkham Knight was an amazing game. Amazing, but now I don't know what to do with it. I'm debating on selling it while it's still hot. Or should I hold on to it and maybe then, like, after $40 worth of DLC comes out, I'll regret not it?
Yeah. A big DLC come out.
And, G-Man hates Halo. For those who don't know, G-Man is Silky Sil's counterpart. He lives with the Halo hater. It's why he doesn't like Destiny. Oh, so are you sure he doesn't like Halo, or he just hates Bungie?
Yeah, I like Destiny and all, but it's just kind of give me something better than the last thing. And I have a funny feeling that the new expansion, what is it, Taking the King?
Oh, the Taken King.
I'm worried that it's going to just be as big as the last expansion. It's like, I'm good.
Yeah. Bungie has a lot of work to do to gain back Destiny fans' trust. Big time. I'm one of those. I loved the hell out of Destiny. I mean, so much. Paid $150 for this little eyeball to stare at me. Loved it. I love Destiny Vanilla. You can't take that from me. I really enjoyed when the game. Then when The Dark Below came out, I was just like, this for a game that was so amazing. So much content. I'm starting to feel like I got in bed with like a Doritos company. It just felt like, hey, you want to play Destiny? Buy Red Bull. Woo! Like, come on. Well, did you even see that there's an exclusive story that comes with purchasing a pack of Red Bull?
Yeah?
Yeah, like you'll have to buy either a can or a pack of Red Bull to get an exclusive Red Bull Destiny story. That's a pile of bullshit to me. I hate when don't take such an amazing game and rip its little parts off and be like, this DLC will belong to Pepsi and this one will belong to freaking Microsoft.
Yeah.
Oh, quick question, Vazio. Who put that sign in my house in Minecraft? Because it was freaking me out. I don't. Did you solve the riddle, hero? Have you seen Gearbox's new game, Battleborn? I have. Correct me if I'm wrong. Battleborn is going to be kind of their? Is it Team Fortressy kind of game?
What is Gearbox? I just got shot right
now. Yeah, Gearbox is a developer of games. Oh. It's a game studio. Okay. And what do we think of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Juggernaut Collector's Edition? I'll be honest with you, Silky, I didn't even know that was a thing until you typed that.
Oh, are you talking about the thing where you get a mini fridge and all that stuff? My son was telling me about something like that.
A mini fridge?
Yeah, a mini fridge. A mini fridge and something else, like $200.
Whoa. Juggernaut. I'm actually looking this up right now. Juggernaut Collectors. Does anybody have any details or...
He said that you have to get it from GameStop, and they're like selling out everywhere. But
oh my god. Yeah. It does come with a Juggernog fridge. Two guns. Cup coasters. A book. No, Silky, I will not be purchasing this. I can tell you that this is almost laughable to me. But you know what? If you're a Call of Duty fan, I will respect being excited for this. Because it's comparable to like the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4. That's pretty cool. Like, who doesn't want a Pip-Boy that loves Fallout 4? I guess I just... Why the hell do I need a fridge with my game? Are they out of collectibles? Like, statues just seem like a really good choice, because anybody who likes a game likes a statue. Fridge.
Yeah, speaking of statues, like this statue.
Nice.
Oh, what's that? You move the building and press the button and it lights up?
That's pretty sick. Where did that one come with your Arkham Knight?
Yeah. This is the statue for the Arkham Knight, and on the front right here it says, "From a grateful city in memory of the Gotham Knight." Here, see if I can get it on the thing. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, it focused in. That's pretty nice, man. How's it feel? Does it feel solid, or does it feel like there's air inside?
It's like plastic, but there is air inside, because, like, okay, see this building right here?
Mm-hmm.
It's magnetized. You take it off, and then you press the button, and it lights up on him.
That's still pretty sick.
Oh, I love it. I think it's pretty sick. But
Call of Duty does tons of stuff like this. Last was sold with a quadcopter. Well, even a quadcopter I can kind of understand, because, I mean, they were in the game, and then that's a neat toy. But a fridge?
Quantum Breaks Limited Edition comes with sofa. It only costs $1,200.
He clarified that was a joke. I would have believed him. I'd be like, holy crap.
I'd be something. Get a couch with this new special edition game.
Yeah. Oh, so G-Man is excited for the Call of Duty's party edition. Out of curiosity, do you know how much it's going to run, Silky? Like, is that... You're buying a fridge. I can't expect that to be cheap. Yeah, the only...
Thank you, Suki.
Well, let's see. Talked about movies, games, toys. Trying to go through the list, make sure we handle most of our topics. I did take a little adventure to Frankensons. Those who don't know, Frankensons is basically like the Comic-Con Expo Hall down in the City of Industry. About 30 minutes north of Los Angeles. They're there every Wednesday and Saturday. Pretty cool because you can go and pick up little trinkets. The only little thing, and this is more for the anime fans that I picked up, the new Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. I love it. Sits here and he stares at me. I'm excited. I already got my movie tickets for when it hits theaters next in August.
I grabbed my tickets. I completely forgot.
Pick that up for $15 at Frankensons.
Are you showing it right now? I can't see it on the stream yet.
I had it in front of my face. Yeah, you'll probably see it in 30 seconds.
I'll give him my thing. An hour. I'm just joking.
And the holiday and spring of next year is definitely good for gamers. Yes.
You know what? I'm wondering, speaking of DBZ, oh, that is pretty sick. That is freaking sick.
Yep, $15. And it's heavy. Like, I mean, it's got weight to it. If like one of my kids came in and they're like, Dad, and like threw it at him, I'd be arrested. This thing is heavy.
You know what irritates me? On Big Bag Toy Store, I was looking at see if they had the regular Vegeta. They were actually doing pre-orders for Comic-Con stuff, and the Goku Comic-Con was one of them.
Really? So you can pre-order it now outside of the con?
No. Yeah, before though. Now it's all sold out.
Now it's going to be like $400.
You know what they should have done instead of regular Goku? They should have done Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta.
Oh, I would have cried though. I paid $120 for the Vegeta that was off colored from last year, or was it 80? It was up there.
I think it was about 80. Now it goes for like one something, two.
Yeah, Sopsky, only $15. Frankensons. If you find the right booth, it's basically like a flea market for nerds. Don't go during the summertime. Not because it smells, but the heat doesn't help the smells.
Their hair is blue, Ace.
Oh yeah, his hair is blue. Did the blue come through?
It came through. Well, on my end, it did.
Yep. Yeah, it's in the new movie Resurrection of F. Well, hell, I'll just use the figure again, not to show off. As you can see, got new boots. He has an entire new outfit. Gone sleeveless. Got a new symbol on his chest.
The swirly dragon.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the movie yet. I have my tickets on the agenda. DBZ movie is August 8th is when I get to see it in theater.
Yes, we are excited about Dragon Ball Super.
Oh yes, so excited. I honestly I have not watched I would be watching it in Japanese if I had seen that movie. When I see that movie, I'm gonna just play catch up.
I just seen it on the stream again. That thing's so sick.
Yeah, $15, and I mean, like I said, it's solid. It comes with the cheap little base stand that it just clips in, kind of like the old toys. He's got the holes on the feet. But he's heavy. He's just straight up. Like, I don't know if I just got the right, like, young idiot behind the counter that's like, $15. And his dad's probably screaming out like, that was a $45 figurine. Ah, I got it for cheap. Let's see. Was there anything else? I mean, does anybody want to talk about any games, anime, comics, movies, anything that they're excited for before we close down the stream? I mean, we talked to you guys the whole entire time. We're never going to change that, but the end is really to talk about whatever you guys would like to talk. Any excitement, anything at all? They are remaking Battle of Gods as a saga for Super. Really? So the movie is... That's going to be interesting. Super extended edition of the movies. Hey, I'm in. It's Dragon Ball. I'm there. I don't care what they do. I'll watch it. I may complain about it, but I complain about everything. Yeah, I'm real excited. Oh, I forgot to ask. I didn't have it on the little agenda. I remembered it's something that we had joked about. The kids. Have the kids done anything really dorky or nerdy lately that you can think of?
No, not really. Well, Liam's always a dork.
Yeah, see, even though I bring it up, only thing I could say is Emma is super obsessed with Minecraft.
Oh, well, Liam's super obsessed with Batman. Oh, here you go. He will not let me put anything on him but Batman pajamas or Batman shirt and shorts. Yeah. If he gets it put on him, he starts crying. And so I was like, okay, go pick out your stuff. You want to wear this? Want to wear Superman or Cars or McQueen? No, I'm Batman. I'm like, I'll just sell all your clothes and buy your whole Batman wardrobe.
Just get a permanent cape.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go to school one day, and the teacher's gonna be like, "You can't come to school with a cape. He won't go anywhere without his cape."
Oh, you would think that, but Kaya went to school. I didn't realize this, but she went to school with the Supergirl cape on, and they didn't care. Everybody loved it.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I was like, all right, sweet.
Yeah, hey, why not? To answer, let's see, Silky Sil, will I be able to play Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow? I don't see why not, Silky. I'll be doing my game thing in the morning, and if I miss you in the morning, I can try to catch you in the evening to help you knock out Leviathan. And Sobsky, sure, if you got a good website, I will gladly bookmark it so I can check it out eventually, man. Yeah, as for my little ones, Emma is now running her own little Minecraft server, years old, and I think I texted you about it, Cal. So she invited for you and Kaya. You're more welcome to play on her server.
You know what? Kaya would probably really like that. She's been showing interest in games a lot lately.
Yeah, because Emma even uses TeamSpeak, so they wanted. If you felt comfortable with it, they could go in their own little Minecraft channel and talk about ponies and heroes and blocks.
Oh, she'll have fun. I'll have to buy the computer controller. She won't know how to use. I haven't had her on the computer at all. She won't know how to use the controls. But she would like that because Emma could tell her like how to do certain things too on it when they're playing.
Yeah, Emma has she built a treehouse made out of diamonds or something. Actually, all of our progress gets shown every Monday on Minecraft Monday.
That's cool.
Evening sounds good. Right on, Silky. Every single anime you could think of. Hey, awesome. kissanime.com. I will definitely check it out, Sobsky. Thank you. Yeah, I don't really have anything nerdy to report about Zoe. Zoe is 3 years old. She's interested in doing whatever she's doing. and swearing like a pirate. Yeah. Like, no lie, we were all in the car yesterday running errands, and her mom told her to knock it off, and this is probably my fault, but she called her mom a bag of dick. And it was one of those situations that we handled poorly. We should have been able to tell her, no, you don't talk like that. But the whole car was laughing because the 3-year-old said bag of dicks. I'm raising a nerd and a sailor.
I'm sorry, that's funny. It would have been hard not to laugh.
That's because it came out of nowhere. Like, nobody had even said bag of dicks lately. Just like, Zoe, stop it, because Zoe was just being mean, you know, little kid crap. Like, Emma looked at the cup holder wrong or some shit. And Zoe looks over and is like, you're a bag of dicks. It's like, whoa! Like, I can't even not laugh about it now. So,
Oh, God.
yeah, Silky, she's been pretty bad with the bad words, but I had to delete YouTube off of her iPad. I caught her the other day. She's interested in streamers since Daddy's gotten into. Sadly, us streamers, we don't really have church mouths.
Any chance of you playing Final Fantasy 14? Yes, I am going to start playing Final Fantasy 14 again. I miss it a lot. Batman took up most of that time, and Destiny took it up too. But yeah, I am definitely going to start playing again. Don't know when though, because I'm trying to finish my gym, and then yes, probably next week for sure. I miss it.
Yeah, Silky. Well, as it is right now, Silky, there's you, myself, the hero's back. Meat's been thinking about coming back too.
Seriously?
Yeah, he wants to come back and play Dragoon. He says tanking killed it for him last time. He didn't like the whole tanking responsibility thing. And I have to agree with him.
Dragoon.
When I tank too, I don't have as much fun because I always feel like I have the cold sweats. I always feel like the DPS is sitting in the background and be like, come on, tank. You're not tanking good enough.
Yeah, I love my Dragoon.
What games... Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
What games are you guys going to be playing this fall? Well, Battlefront for sure. I know we already covered Battlefront. I'm looking forward also to exploring some Halo 5. I wish Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3 had a freaking release date. I mean, right now, if we were in the middle of a stream and somebody popped in and said, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out tomorrow, you guys would see me cry. Like,
Sorry.
I watched the whole E3 conference and all I wanted was some Kingdom Hearts. And then, like, Square Enix, like, hey guys, here's a trailer. Guess what? Tangled's in it. Bye. Like, not even an estimated year? Something? Yay! Flynn Rider and Rapunzel's in it. Great. When can I play it? Uncharted in March.
Yes, I want to play Uncharted 4.
Yes, that'll be good. Is Uncharted 4's in March, or is it the Uncharted HD collection?
I don't know. But I know. That Uncharted gameplay looks awesome.
All the Uncharted games have been great.
I was just like, I was watching it, and I was like, holy cow, you know, it like flawlessly goes from like a cutscene kind of thing to you playing. It's like Indiana Jones, modern day. Sort of.
Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe next decade. Sadly. I just want to know the end of the Sora, the Keyblade trilogy.
Logan a Keyblade at SatCon. He freaking loves it. One of the metal ones.
Oh, nice.
He's like, oh my god, Dad, it's like this. Oh, and it has the Mickey chain hanging down. I'm like, awesome.
Yeah, me and Emma have the wood one. I was afraid to get the metal one because my little sailor, I didn't want her to hit anybody with it. GameStop gave me a list of the releases all the way up to... Wow, nice. Kingdom Hearts 3 will release after Half-Life 3. That's so depressing. Yes, Uncharted 4 looks amazing. I really love seeing the next generation. And we're on, what, year 2 of the PlayStation 4? And,
yeah.
I mean, when it first came out, it looked, whoa. It just gets better.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome. Just sucks, like, about how the Batman Arkham games are over, because it's like, just when PlayStation 4 comes out, and like, well, not comes out, but, you know, it's barely still new. Oh, we're gonna stop making Batman games. It's like, come on! Not the roundabout back on Batman games, but...
Half-Life 3 will release after Shenmue 3. Aren't we getting Shenmue 3 next year? At least that's a good sign, right? Your sister really wants to play Uncharted, but you don't have a PS4. Yeah, she could always YouTube it or watch someone play it. The only recommendations I have, or you know what, Black Friday. I'm sure PS4 will be in the Black Friday bundles again. Good old Sony and Microsoft like to battle on Black Friday. Well, is there any other closing thoughts from anybody before we close down from the stream? Anything you guys wanted to chit chat with us before we go to Night Night Land?
Oh damn! I didn't realize what time it was.
Well, it's 9:30. I gotta tuck the kids in and stuff myself, so I was gonna take a breather. And if I have more free time, I don't mind throwing the stream up just to gossip with you guys while playing some games. But oh, a closing comment I wanted to bring up was, Cal, you seen Ant-Man this weekend?
I'll be gone. I really wish I was, but I'll be gone. We're going to Oregon to visit Susie's sister.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna miss it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I purchased tickets on Saturday at 4:30 if you wanted to join us.
Saturday 4:30, yeah, it would be nice. I'll just have these guys cheer me up.
Those are pretty sick. Where did we got those at? Was it SatCon? Yeah, Emerald Con.
Yes, the Emerald Con.
Awesome.
Actually, we might see it in Oregon, maybe, but yeah, I'm not making when Batman vs Superman comes out. Hate to bring it up again. I'm not making any plans. Galaxy reclining VFX theater.
Oh, soon as those tickets go on sale, I say we just reserve a whole row, and if no one shows up, who cares? The seats next to us are in.
Exactly. Buy out the whole row.
Yeah. Emerald Con was fun, Silky. And well, you know what? We hit the hour and a half mark. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in for our Let's Wing It episode while we figured out to make sure that, first of all, that all these little widgets and stuff were working. Hell, if there's any compliments, concerns, complaints, anything that we should do better, let us know. We would love to continue to do Dukes of Geekdom. Number one, Voz needs to stop fucking up the name. So, which I have to give a shout out, especially Silky Sill helped us create the name Dukes of Geekdom. So a big thank you and a thumbs up to her. And if there's ever a problem, make sure you enter ! Prime's fault. It is always Prime's fault.
Talk about ignoring. No ignoring.
But yes, everybody, we plan to do the Geeks of Dukedom. Fucking shit. I can't say the name. Yeah, the Geeks of Dukedom.
Now, Dukes of Geekdom.
I'm going to read it off the title. Voz and Cal, the Dukes of Geekdom, shall return sometime next week. We plan to do this every Tuesday. We're working on our times. We'll have a set schedule. But even when this episode is done, I will be uploading it to YouTube. So if you miss an episode, you can listen to us BS there. But yes, it is Prime's fault. Prime's fault. The reason why I'm calling it the Gooks of Dukedom or whatever the hell I'm saying.
You're all Voz and Cal, Dukes, Geekdom.
I will. I'll have to put a post-it note next to the camera next time. But yes, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you. It was amazing to meet the new viewers. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, good night. Or before I hit the end thing, anything you would like to see? I don't want to cut Cal off.
Yes, Sofsky, thank you for saying awesome stream. Really appreciate it. This is like our first thing right out the gate. But there will be more to come. We've been wanting to do this for, months now. Finally got the first episode out of the way. Thank you guys for watching us and hanging out with us and chatting. And feel free to just throw some questions in there. Get involved. Say some stuff. We have, an itinerary that we're going to do, but we're always more than happy to chat with you guys about things. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Well, good night, everybody. Thank you so much. I will try to think of something witty to say in the future.
Good night.
There we go. That'll do. So, night, everybody. Have a good one, and hope to see you guys next week.